Well done. This is going to be trickier, this one. No, don't push down, that's it. That's it, there you go, right. Leg up. There you go. Well done. Right. Ready. Perfect. Well done. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Magical Moon video. We're down in the Legends barn, and as you can see from my attire, we're not going to be fixing, driving diggers, building or anything else. We're going to be riding one of the legends who's enjoying that active retirement, and it's all part of what we do here. We just try and give them what they need, and they're all so individual. We were interrupted in the proceedings by Cantho behind us, who got his leg caught in the hay feeder or in the hay net. All the other legends are absolutely fine with their hay feeders. It means they get hay all day and night, so they're never ever hungry for forage. It's a really important part of their retirement as they get older, just keeping things regular. But he's very special, and I think he wants to be the one being ridden today. And that was in a previous episode. You're also going to see it in the future. And then we're going to catch up with the new arrivals, Eloise and Loki. Don't go anywhere. So this isn't the normal procedure before riding your pony or your horse. It's just that I've had them fixed, only just had them fixed, and it's been 10 years since I've worn them properly. Once upon a time, Bubbles was a wee puppy and she had a little nibble at the back of one of the zips, and we found a really cool artisan who's repaired them. I think he's made them a little bit smaller. Something goes on, or it might just be that they've shrunk because they dried out. It's definitely not about getting older or gaining any more pounds. It's all to do with the leather, but I think it'll ease into it. I'm sure I will too. Let's get on and ride the main man, the BFG. Good boy, steady, steady, steady. So as you can see, he's a little bit excited to be out and about. Such a privilege to ride a real athlete. we're kind of up against it. You can see he's really, really excited, which is fantastic. He's getting to look at the countryside and all the sights and the smells and everything that's going on. It's a totally different environment. It just gives him that whole new perspective. He came to us actively retired from a really, really cool guy who's still show jumping at a very high level, but he realised he didn't want anything to happen to BFG. He didn't want him to go on to be competed and to, yeah, fall into the wrong hands. He got hold of us, and we're, as I said before, very privileged to have a horse like him. He's still only young, but he has an injury behind. Not that you'd ever know it. And you can tell by his whole demeanour, he's very, very together, he looks like a coiled spring. And even though I'm being as light and as soft as I can, trying to encourage him just to let himself down, just to relax, it's all very exciting. And he's used to being held together, coming to those big fences. They actually get a sense of security when they're held. It just means that the riders with them, they feel that togetherness. So he's not used to me just, or the rider just being very relaxed, very long-reined, just wanting to lope about or go for a nice easy walk. He's always been used to, as have a lot of the legends, that very intense competition environment. But here we get the ultimate opportunity just to say, it's okay, take it all in, relax and enjoy it. And the more we do of it, the more they will acclimatise to it. It's just a case of actively winding them down. There could be nothing worse emotionally, psychologically and physically for just turning them out to pasture. And that's what we're all about. That's something we're really deeply entrenched in and trying to work behind the scenes to put systems in place to the horses that aren't as fortunate as BFG to have those caring owners that owe them their whole careers and their whole development to the animals, and who appreciate that. Lots of them, through no fault of, similarly, the riders and the owners, just because of how life is, fall on hard times. So we want to put those systems in place to make sure that all the animals are, well, never go amiss. He's got his waffle rug on, which is a drying rug. It helps dry them out after exercise, but more importantly, doesn't let them get damp or cold, and they don't get achy muscles. It's a really, really useful addition to what we have here on the farm for the active retirees, and also for the other ones that aren't ridden. When they're out in the field and they have a hoolie and kicking their heels up and they get a bit hot, we can bring them in, we can give them a wash off, and then we can put this on them, and it just keeps everything as it needs to be. It's all about that nice consistent level in everything. But with him, he wasn't very consistent. He was a bit excited today. He had a real ball. He enjoyed himself. As you know, we've been a little bit preoccupied in the last few weeks getting those preparations ready for the new arrivals, Eloise and Loki. So we haven't done as much with him as he normally would do. A little bit more of a spring in his step. Let's go and see the dogs. So normally it's Jenny and I that are in here, and Jenny's behind the camera videoing this little segment. It's been really, really transformational in so many ways, just to sit down in our busy day of all the stuff we were getting up to. Without the arrival of these two, we never ever stopped. We never really sat down. We never had those moments. And we come in here and we have our morning coffee and we think about what we're going to do in the day and spend a bit of time with them. And then of course we go out for walks with them, but in the evenings as well, we can just come and sit and have a moment with them before we go to bed. It's been a real change for the positive, and there's so many emotions attached to the last few weeks, and what a lovely outcome. They are really settling down a treat. We're now going to take them for a little mooch around the fields, so let's go. So they're really settling day by day. They're getting more and more confident, which is lovely. And this is the first part of integrating them into what is a very manic household and a farm. We have all the animals, from the horses to the goats to the sheep to everyone else, the whole menagerie. And it's protecting them as much as protecting all the others. But they're doing really, really well, and it's not asking too much of them. It's always important to just give them what they can cope with. And these walks we go on just gives them an opportunity to get used to the sights and the smells and all their new surroundings. And as time goes on, their area will grow and their freedom will grow with that in a very controlled manner. It has been very emotional for everyone involved over these past couple of weeks. But what a lovely addition to the family we have in these two. They truly are the most kindest animals. And on that note, I'm going to say, stay magical, and we'll see you next time. Loki, healing.